We have a big case on our hands. Dozens are dead, burned to ashes. You may be the best detective.
But Sylvania isn't the best city there is.
The city is like liquid silver, always changing. What is true might not always stay true. Sin and evil stalk the city like a stubborn shadow.
I need an assistant.
I'm Alf. I'm here for the interview. You shall become my knight in her stead!
Look who it is! You're not welcome in Sulfurnia!
Do not talk to the detective with that tone.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Besides fire, there's another way to turn the skin black. You know what it is, but it's just too peculiar.
The clock strikes 12. This is the night. Where everything ends! Admit it! You don't have what it takes to be the bad guy. Fairy tales mean something else to us. I already knew none of us could escape fate. Unless you are the author.
I'm no longer a detective. So why are you still so excited?
Know who were the bad uns before even Ode? Us. That's who. Oh, they'd round us up. Or drown us down. Lest we come. Ooh, Wuchang. And they were right. Aha! Ere blue blood is as old as Alkenstone. As omen beasts, as voicing trees. Each of these with magics no dullard human ever sees. The spell song made us forget all others. But Minnow, learn the river's verses, for only the souls now remember.
forged in the crucible of war. House troopers are the first, last, and often only line of defense in the Imperium. With rigorous routines and a life of survival and combat training, the House Trooper is always ready for action. Drilled in heavy firepower, long-ranged weapons, and combat technology, a trooper is an expert in finding new vantage points and forcing enemies out of cover through gravitational manipulation. Mastering these tactics will help you become an effective opponent against even the most heavily defended strongholds. At the heart of a trooper's abilities lies a perfected muscle memory for all kinds of weapons, increasing your accuracy and handling at long ranges. This perfected handling will also help you with increased agility while carrying more destructive options. You will also learn to master the Holtzman anti-gravity technology known as suspensors. Throwing your anti-gravity grenades will trap enemies within its field, leaving them an easy target. And when pinned down by close-range attackers, releasing the suspensor energy will blast away any nearby enemies. In order to navigate the battlefield quickly, your tactical technology includes the Shigawire Claw, a fast climbing cable enabling unprecedented vertical mobility. And when no other solutions are possible, use the modified Hunter's Seeker for a high explosive option to defeat heavily fortified enemies. Throughout the dunes of Arrakis, any school can be trained and improved by masters. Advancing your combat skills is the key to surviving any battlefield. But knowing your enemy also grants you access to their abilities, opening up synergies that surpass even the most deadly house trooper. Salute in honor of your house, and venture brave into the dunes of Arrakis.
Waiting for you.
Do you have good news?
I do.
よくやったわ。訓練より動けてた。
大家曾经都在一起，但现在
All that pain. I'll put an end to it.
Everybody's got a story, world being how it is. I think I'd already given up by then.
It'll be very different from the monsters you've faced so far.
Eren and Atso have set out on a quest as bold as it is doomed. On their journey, they'll cross the scorched remains of Besakar Hamlet. Its streets are stalked by the Queen's hunters and cursed souls, doomed to roam and spread only death in their wake. But something worse lingers here. An ancient hunger, thirsting for blood. To face the Crimson Fort is madness, but it blocks the only path to Duria, the ancient city where fate pulls Eren and Adso closer to the palace. Cursed long ago, its inhabitants endure a living death. Their bodies decayed, their minds broken. There's nothing left in them but pain and violence. And yet, deep within the ruins, someone may still live. Someone who hasn't given up. The Doyen graves rise untouched by time. Solemn monuments carved by the first hands of humankind. For centuries, their towering tombs have held the silence of the dead. But now, that silence is broken. A necromancer's call has roused the graves. The dead walk once more. They hunt one who has also awakened and runs from eyes no longer blinded by death. Forged in blood and sand, the citadel of Tharasmunda still stands, a war-scarred monument to a forgotten age. Here, the ancient forgers once defeated the tyrant Thalmudak and his monstrous Athanatoi, ending an era of darkness beneath storm-split skies. They buried their enemies beneath the citadel, a warning, a boast, but they didn't bury them deep enough. Now, Queen Nerea has stirred the sands and called the Athanatoi back to life. And they will be her sword against Eren. On the icy shores of an ancient fjord, carved by the tides of the Forger's Sea, stands Winter's Wall. A fortress of frost and stone, silent beneath a sky of falling snow. Once it welcomed travelers on the path to the royal palace. Now it stands cold and abandoned. Long ago, royal caravans passed this way, through the Dryad Forest and up the cliffs where the palace rests. Here, Eren was born and knew warmth, love, and Princess Nerea. And here, under a sky heavy with sorrow, his world shattered. This is where his exile began.
The void has consumed us all. Is this the end? What divinity dwells in this madness? Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still.
I shall return you to the past. You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand. Sentinel of Cetera, I await your return.
You a witcher? That monster slayer they's talking about in the village?
About to ask me for help, aren't you? I can help, but I don't work for free.
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Heard you wondering about my swords. One's for monsters. The other for humans.
This land never flowed with milk and honey. Now it flows with blood.
They hired me to kill the beast. Thing is, the real beast is something else, though.
Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known.
Geralt, we should stay out of it.
Choosing the lesser evil can be hard at times.
Be careful, Geralt.
I'll rip your back off, mutant!
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
The fire burns! The fire cleanses!
Your life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are. And that's why I can't let this go.
My daughter Cirilla. She's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
Gotta save Ciri, whatever the cost.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there.
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins, which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
This is the end, Geralt.
It's just the beginning.
Years? I almost lost hope of hearing from you again.
It's just one thing after another these days.
All right. Keep your secret, Madam Mystery.
Mercury, you ready?
You are more than you appear.
Check for clues. Find the pricks who did this.
Show me what a good, loyal dog you are.
This was your mess to prevent.
Show me what you got, love. Welcome back to the final shore.
マガ通信知らない？街中で見かけた迷惑な人をファントムって認定していくってやつで、やつがターゲット木内武之、俗に言うぶつかり男というやつだ。仕事の話をさせてもらう。わしと一緒に怪盗をやってもらいたいのだ。心を歪めている根本、お宝を盗み出す。
ぶつかられても泣き寝入り、それを見てても知らんぷり。俺は俺のやりたいことを好きなだけやらせてもらう。
本人の精神が歪んでいけば、いつか欲望の搾取が始まる。だとしたら欲望を奪われるのを止めないと。
そんな奇跡が起こらない限りできっこないさ。悪いけどあの子には生贄になってもらうよ。
めったに出会えぬ代物と見た。
首突っ込ませてもらうぜ。俺らで料理してやろうじゃないの。
ダメダメ、みんなまとめて地獄行きだ。
忠告しよう。わしらは全てをなくしてここにあるもの。立ちふさがるというなら全てを奪って進むまで。
やっと分かった。私自分が何したいのか。
大勢の人から欲望を奪った罪償わせてやろうぜ。